For today's cup of coffee, we're going to be talking about how the energy is just fucked. And about
how this fucking cotton candy is fucked and disgusting.
Some of the the cheap treat brands.
I mean, some of them are good.
Some of them really are.
Anything artificial orange, be wary of.
Well, no, I mean, we had gotten some at Dollar General,
literally tastes
which
like
was
bear
not
aspirin. Which was
not bad.
It tastes like those fucking orange goodie powders.
But this that we got today, which was, what was the name of the store that we went to?
Family Dollar.
It's a Family Dollar Tree combo.
Just say the fucking Family Dollar, because that's what it is. It's just combined with the Dollar Tree, but it's still known as the Family Dollar. It's still primarily the Family Dollar.
But we had got some at the Dollar General, and it looked very similar, and it was actually pretty tasty.
It was a different flavor too.
And this that we got, because youngest kid, a little bit of an impulse issue, and he's like, "Oh, I could just go over here and get a bite of this." And it tasted very much like baby aspirin used to when I was a small child. It was that orange chemical. So it's like, don't eat that. If you get something that's got that, don't eat that.
The orange flavored goodie powder.
Yeah. Yeah. If you've never taken a goodie powder.
It's like you left a pixie stick in your car 10 years ago, and you find it under the under the seat, and you're like, I wonder if this is still good. And so you try it, and then it's like, oh God, I regret every single decision in my life ever. My life has flashed before my eyes, and I am appalled.
So, dude, avoid the Dollar Tree cotton candy things. Nasty.
Just the orange one.
Well, we don't know.
We don't know what the grape part of it is. The grape part, the orange part is being chucked in the trash.
We're not.
The grape part is at the bottom of it.
If the orange is that bad, now what do you think that the chances will be that the grape will be any better?
I don't know until I try it.
That's like people that do this thing. Oh, this smells horrible. I'm going to share this with you.
Try it right now.
This is Aries in action. I mean, he's got a tremendous amount of Aries in his chart. This. At least put it down in camera level. He's still.
That's better.
The grape is better.
Oh.
And no, I'm not, because his.
It just got a really sour.
I'm not. He's
fucking
forcing this on. He's forcing this on me.
It's like a blow pop.
It's like eating insulation. Anyhow,
it tastes like a blow pop.
Do not eat insulation, because in today's world you have to tell people things like that.
I can deal with the grape. It tastes like a blow pop.
Yeah, the grape is not as horrible. That orange is vile.
I can still taste the orange on my lips. It got in my mustache.
It's never as good as fresh
Carnival. If you're not gonna eat the rest of that, give me that.
I'm talking fresh Carnival, cotton candy. That is just the best. Mm-hmm. Anything else is a cheap imitation.
Yeah. There's nothing like, or the stuff that you get from the movie theater.
Right.
It's literally like one of those grape blow pops.
Yeah, the grape is not bad. But the orange is horrible.
The suckers with the bubble gum inside.
Yes,
it's like the grape flavored ones.
Tootsie Pops.
That's a different from
that's right.
pop.
You're right. It's got the Tootsie Roll.
Yeah.
Look, the energies have
Your brain is glitching bad for the past month.
Well, no, not the past month, but the past several days. And I can't remember what is going on the planetary alignments, but it's not just my brain that's glitching.
No.
Because a lot of it, I'm like, okay, my glucose level has been weird, but the brain glitches are more concerning. And it's just, I thoroughly believe it's planetary alignments.
It could be.
And so everybody's brain is glitching right now. Mm-hmm. And it was a matter of, over the past day, I have read so much and a variety of stuff that my vision was blurred. So as far as us doing a regular brew, It was just like, I told Kid, I said, I don't have enough brain power to sit down and edit the stories that I want to present. So, and it's like everybody's brain is glitching. This cup will air on August the 10th of 2022.
I can still taste
and
it.
After what has happened in our world here on the 9th.
I can still taste it.
Well, I think the past 24 hours has left the sour taste in everybody's mouth.
No, the fucking
I get it. I
know the joke. Damn it.
Stay with me. Stay with me.
Damn it.
So, instead of trying to get caught up in the sourness, and it's a matter of don't be dragged down into low frequencies.
No.
Because that's when everything is, just don't go there, because the forces of darkness, we are at war. We have been at war for quite a while.
Yeah.
And even though people, they hear those words, but they don't really get it. And because of people are blindly led into a lot of different things.
Yeah.
Don't let yourself be dragged down into that.
No.
And that was one thing Leo King had said there last week, as far as, this is where it's self-control. And we've got so many people that they're just ready to fly off the handle. And that's dangerous.
Yeah.
And so it's a matter of being patient, find out the facts, think before acting.
Mm-hmm.
Now, that's one of the things that we have done for a long time. God made it personal in our lives, which is ministering to people that are incarcerated and that have mental illness, and most of it's the same people. So we have very much firsthand seen what happens of doing things without thinking or having the inability to control your behavior. Yeah. And we've seen the consequences of that.
Yeah.
So it's like, don't let your mouth override your ass. And that there are so many people, they don't want to wait on God. It's like, oh, well, God wants us to do, if God wants you to do something, when he tells you to move, you will know that he has told you to move. And firsthand, I have had the experiences of God saying, don't do this. And other times saying, do it now. Mm-hmm. I'm not going to do the ministry channel thing on y'all. I'm really not.
You already have one of those.
Well, I haven't messed with the ministry channel for a long time. So, I'm just a foot soldier, nothing more. It's just a matter of doing what needs to be done, which is to tell people that they're loved. Mm-hmm. That's it. It doesn't have to be hard.
Right.
So, it's a matter of helping everybody get through this difficult time.
Mm-hmm.
To urge people, think before speaking.
Yes.
One of the best analogies that I have ever heard about that was a parent that had a kid that had anger issues. Because kids have anger issues. Adults have anger issues.
Yeah.
But the father had told the kid, he said, every time you get mad, go out there in that wooden fence and drive a nail into the fence. Mm-hmm. So kid did that, which was pretty sharp on the father's, behalf there. Gave the kid an outlet rather than him doing something.
I bet that fence was filled up.
Absolutely. And at a certain point in time, yes, it was filled up. And at a certain point in time, the father, I think it was still, kid's anger was not as bad. He was learning some self-control. And the father had told him, he's like, okay, go pull the nails out. And so kid did that. Again, at that point, he's learning more patience. He's learning more self-control. And the father tells him, he's like, okay, stand back here and look at the fence. And of course, there were holes all in the fence. And that's the damage that anger can do. because it's not always just poking holes in people physically. It's a matter of poking holes in them mentally, and spiritually. Those are wounds, and we've got a world full of people that are the walking wounded.
Yeah.
And so it's a matter of trying to bandage yourself and trying to bandage other people. It's triage every day. And we've done this for years.
Yes.
Still doing it.
Mm-hmm.
He never said that the road was easy. In fact, he told us the exact opposite. So this is why we always tell people to, as far as, what happened that the thing just flipped?
I don't know.
I don't know. Really interesting happened to our camera.
Hello?
We don't know whether it's going to be like this when I go to edit or not, but it just there. I think it went back to the other. For us, it was just all of a sudden
the viewfinder, the picture was upside down, like the entire thing. That's why I was shaking.
I know, it's like people are like, "What the hell are they talking about?"
Hello?
But from our perspective, it was flipped upside down, and let's use that. The world may look flipped upside down right now, but with just a minor adjustment.
Turn your head upside down, then it's right side up.
With just a minor adjustment, you can go back to how it really looks.
Yeah. There we go.
But it can take years to build a relationship, and you can destroy that in just one or two words.
Mm-hmm.
So, as Leo King says, be very cautious during this period of time.
How long? Like a month?
Well, no,
5 months?
his next
a year? 2 years?
Well, this is going to last for a while.
Oh, well, shit now.
Well, that's one of those things. That's
God,
the reason.
Give us a fucking break.
That is the reason I have subscribed to this man since 2013. And now he's interesting, and he may be hard for some people to listen to. And it's like, money is very tight in our world, and then some.
Until I start pimping my feet out.
Until you pimp your feet out.
I just need some cushion in my bank account so I can put the money and make the money.
You can tell the level of poverty. It's like sub-poverty. Because
I will sell my fucking feet.
We're buying cotton candy from the Dollar Tree.
I would do that if I was rich.
But anyhow, it's really not that much a month. It's under $20. I can't remember exactly what it was. But for me, it is worth it because the amount of information that he has. Mm-hmm. And it's like, sometimes I will sit, some of his presentations maybe 2-3 hours long, maybe more than that. And I will sit there and listen to him, and there may be 1 or 2 nuggets that are specific.
Nugs.
And I try to share those with other people.
Nugs. And
sometimes people pay attention to it, sometimes they don't. But now he had flat out said this past go, that this week, the term he used was clusterfuck.
Can I just sleep?
Well, yeah, you can, but
that's not. Can I
just
stay in bed the whole time?
We've got a lot of people that are trying to do, the thing is not ignoring it, or to ignore it rather.
Yeah.
We've got a lot of people that just zone out. They don't want to deal with any of it, but it still happens.
I mean, yeah, it still happens, but that's when you just like, I'm not involved. I'm away.
But you are involved.
I'm away from people, so they ain't gonna get hurt by me.
It involves everybody.
They ain't gonna get hurt by me.
Butterfly effect. It involves everyone. It's that ripple effect. Sorry. That ostrich syndrome, I'm going to hide my head in the sand, but your ass is still hanging out. So, that doesn't mean to go out and do random. That doesn't mean to do stupid. That means to be prepared. That's a reason that we have even, told people on our Micro Mini channel, get you some extra supplies. Just in case. If nothing happens, so what? But if something happens, then you've got something to fall back on a little bit. Don't buy the orange cotton candy.
Lockdown?
Possibly. I'm not going to say that because that's not what I don't know. I'm not predicting anything. All I'm saying is just remember to be kind. Speak out of kindness.
I mean, if there's going to be another lockdown, Randonautica is a thing. If we can do that. That doesn't involve anyone else.
What was
TikTok will go back to being good.
Anyhow, that was something else. Robert Phoenix is another one that he's on YouTube. And he was discussing, excuse me, Gen Z and the interest in astrology.
Uh-huh.
And a lot of people have used astrology incorrectly for a very long time.
Mm-hmm.
You know. But especially that it's geared towards Gen Z, some of these people, that they're using it as a marketing tool for real. And he showed it.
But that's when some of us are actually learning the shit ourselves. I'm not including myself there because I can't learn that shit. And they're the ones actually teaching it better than some of the other ones.
Some of them, not all of them though. But it's like astrology. Remember that the Magi were astrologers. They were not astronomers. The astrology is, okay, we've got these planetary alignments. This can mean this. This happened the last time we had this alignment. Now, Leo King is great about doing that.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and you have to learn how to, of course, that's true with anybody. You learn how to listen to their language, how they talk, how they communicate. Nobody's perfect, folks. I don't know. Everybody's looking for people to be perfect.
My God, this world is complicated as fuck.
It always has been. It always has been. But now, as far as the vibration and the frequency and everything has that. And if you speaking anything other than words of love, you know, then that's you're playing into the enemy's hands. Now, the devil always overplays his hand. Always. It's just a matter of being patient and waiting. And people don't want to be patient and wait. That doesn't mean that you sit there on your ass and do nothing. You sit there and wait for the command to be given.
Mm-hmm.
Marching orders. And we've got an army out there that is
Drink water. Stay hydrated.
That is horribly undisciplined.
Drink water. Stay hydrated too.
Yeah. So it's like, be kind, be aware, keep your head on a swivel, pray for discernment.
Look to the skies.
Yeah. Absolutely. So that's just, even as far as this divisiveness, that's the devil. Point blank, that is the enemy, the forces of darkness, whatever you want to call it. That hates humanity, all humanity. And this, you've got this one hates this one because of this, another one hates another one because of this. Everybody's talking and nobody's listening. And that is one of the things that we have learned working with inmates. It's a matter of listening to these people, asking these people. And they will, if you ask them, some of them, not all of them, because there are some that have been so abused that they, suspect everybody as having some kind of an ulterior motive. And it's really hard to gain the trust of some of these people just to get them to open up and talk to you. If you hear their life story, then you understand why they are where they are.
Yeah.
And how easily it could be you. Yeah. I mean, I know how easily it could have been me. That old saying, safe but by the grace of God, therefore go I. Yeah. So if it's somebody that's got a different political persuasion, or somebody's got a different ethnicity, or whatever, divisive du jour, don't fall for that.
Du jour.
Yeah.
Dijon.
Don't fall for that. You
can fall for Dijon mustard, I don't care.
It's like, every person was created in the image of God.
Yeah.
You've just got a lot of them that they don't want to see it in themselves, and they sure don't want to see it in somebody else.
No.
So, cup of coffee, sour cotton candy. Don't buy the cheap cotton candy.
Don't buy the grape. Well, you can buy the grape. Don't buy the orange.
No,
don't buy the orange for.
Yeah.
Don't buy those two, okay? Don't buy those two.
Oh, and this may have been a little bit of a bitter cup for some people, and that's okay. Because they don't have to listen to it, but it's like, I know that I'm required to speak it. Yeah. And to warn people, don't buy the orange cotton candy.
You know what I'm required to do?
What?
I'm required to go in there, pour me a damn Coke, go outside, and smoke a cigarette.
That's it. And that's exactly right. Instead of getting dragged into all this mess. Yeah. Yeah. Don't let yourself be dragged down to your enemy's level. Yeah. So hopefully I will avoid reading so much tomorrow that I will be able to read what we had printed off to present.
Yes.
Because I've got some interesting stuff. Mm-hmm. But when I tell people I read most of the day, I do. And combine that with glucose levels that fluctuate wildly. Mm-hmm. That can cause your vision and your mind to be a little strange. Yeah, like I needed more of that. But hopefully we'll be back to regularly programmed, schedule. Yes. We ain't probing nobody. We are not programming anybody. We're trying to get people to think for themselves.
Yes.
Everybody to be fully functioning adults. That would be great. That is my life's dream. I have a dream, though. I have a dream. I do have a dream. But anyhow, if you've had experiences with the paranormal, supernatural encounters with UFOs, aliens, cryptids, if you've got local, regional, or family myths or legends, send us an email, cupofcoffeewithscream@gmail.com. Remember that you're loved. Mm-hmm. Namaste. The spark of God that is in me recognizes and honors the spark of God within you. Now remember, the enemy is invisible. That person that the enemy has control of and stuff, that is a captive. That person is not your enemy. So it's a matter of trying to set the captives free. Yeah.
If you liked this video, don't forget to like, share, comment, and most of all, subscribe and click that notification button for daily notifications of our daily uploads.
Don't eat the orange cotton candy. No, we're not. We're leaving that. Yeah, you're loved, and we'll see you on the next cup.
Have a good.
Bye.
Bye.